You want to fly, but you also want to save the most money you can. Today we're going to look at an app and a website that will help you narrow down the dates. If you've got a period of time that you want to fly, whether domestically or internationally, you can check out many days in advance or even many months in advance and check out what those prices are at the present time. So let's get into it. There are many travel sites and booking sites for airlines and hotels, all that sort of thing. We're going to jump over here to google.com/travel/flights. We're at flights here, and we're able to look for a number of things. We'll check out this button a little later, the Explore button and the things to do button. Anyway, down here I have you can put in round trip one way or multi-city, and I put in one way, one person traveling, and economy, premium economy, business, or first class. So I'm in economy here. Uh, from San Francisco to Metro Manila, I picked November 8th on a Wednesday, and let's see what comes up here. Google has kind of redone this site since the last time I used it many months ago. And but what you can do, you can search for many different dates. You can see the dates, and you can see alternative flights. Now here, what we're going to do, start off here with a map. Metro Manila 7:30, Baguio and Angeles up here 9:35. And Cebu City, let's come down here to Cebu City. Cebu City 777. This is from San Francisco. And if I click on that, it will give me some of the details. United and Eva Air. It's one stop, 29 hours and 40 minutes. China Airlines has one stop, 19 hours, 824. Alaska Air and Asiana Airlines, two stops, 26 hours, 45 minutes. And I'm going to go here. I'm going to change this. I checked this earlier, and LAX pricing was cheaper. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. Let's go up here. There are some filters that you can put in. How many stops? Any number, nonstop. There are no nonstop, so you aren't able to hit that here. The number of airlines. Maybe there are some airlines you don't want to use. You can uncheck certain airlines if you don't want to use them, and they have pretty much everything checked here, it appears to be. Number of bags, I'm going to have one carry-on. Okay, so we'll plug that in there, see if that changes anything. You can put a price range in here, all prices. Gosh, 9,000? I don't think so. Let's bring that down to about 1,800, I guess, and I don't want to pay that much either. Stops, airlines, times. You can set the time for departure or arrival. What time of the day, is that important to you? Yeah, interesting. Emissions, if that is important to you. Connecting airports, and there again, you can uncheck certain airports. If you don't want to fly into certain airports, you can uncheck those airports. Little bit. Starlux, somebody notified me. Starlux is a relatively newer airline, I believe, and they have the cheapest flight, 617. There again, this is one way, 18 hours 30 minutes, and one stop, Taiwan, I believe. Yeah, Taiwan International Airport, and 617. Go over here, Korean Air and Delta, got one stop, 697. And China Airlines, and then they're just going to keep getting more expensive as you go down. But if the time is very important to you when you fly, when you show up, you can go down here and pick a time period that will fit you better. And it looks like everything has at least one stop here. Even Korea Airlines, I think that stop in Incheon. Now let's look at the date grid. Here's where it gets interesting. And you can track prices if you want to track prices just for that day or any dates. They will send you emails about when the prices change, And here we go over. This is departure price graph, and gives you the prices. Leave a couple days earlier, and it's less expensive by just a little bit. Gosh, looks like I picked the most expensive day of the week, a Thursday, and then it drops down a little bit to just under 600. And 529 January. What the heck? January. Be very careful when making reservations. These sites have a tendency changing dates on you. Now, if you come over here, there again, we are one way. Tuesday, November 14th, from Los Angeles to Manila, and you can come over here and drop down this chart here, and you can view the various prices and how they change through each week. So November, do we have any under? Oh, here we go, 528, which is on November 29th. Drops down quite a bit. Over in December starts in over 6. There's a 7. There's a 5 right there, December 6th. And then generally prices go up because a lot of people are going to be flying for the Christmas season. And this is the high season, so you see one way, a lot of them going up over 1,000, 1,300, 1,100, and the 25th, 970, because a lot of people are not flying the day before and the day after Christmas and Christmas Day. And let's get into January. January here, they're going to start dropping off in price again, and get in the second week of January, and they're back down in the 518 there, back between 5, 6, 700, and get into February. They're again a lot of 500, 600s mostly, and even into March. So how far out do you want to look? Now keep in mind that the closer you get to these dates out further, they're not going to stay the same. They're going to change depending upon a number of factors: world events, supply and demand, a number of different things. So you can lock those things in now, prices now. And the interesting thing that we can do, we can come up here and hit the Explore button, and that'll bring up a map. Pretty interesting map, and it will show us different prices to different cities. Manila 503, Cebu 518, Nha Trang, I've been there, Nha Trang, Vietnam. Anyway, let's click on Manila and just see what it says here. So I clicked on Manila, but anyway, it actually gives us an Explorer, so you can look at the flights to a number of different cities. Cebu 519, and scroll down here, a couple of Vietnamese destinations. Hoi An is kind of popular place. Manila 503, one stop, 43 hours. So you've got, drop down here a bit, it's Starlux to Manila, one stop, 43 hours. So you've got a layover for a little bit. China Airlines 519, Asiana 641, 19 hours 35 minutes. Scroll down here a little bit and some interesting information. Peak season October, December through February. The off season April through July. Of course, because of the government mandated lockdowns, travel restrictions for 2.5 years, we're in a completely different mode here with so many countries, Philippines included, Thailand still trying to recover from that. Now it appears they have redesigned the site a little bit since the last time I used it. I really actually liked it better the way it was before, but you can still access all the information. And the best thing I like is that you can access that calendar, and you can look months ahead, weeks ahead, months ahead, and check the prices very, very quickly. And just a matter of changing the date one day ahead, one day behind, or a couple days either way can make a big difference, can save you $100 or more sometimes. So worth checking out this site. And there again, it is google.com/travel/explore. Or more specifically, google.com/travel/flights. So there you have it. There's another one. There's a price graph also. And this price graph will give you a visual graph of what we're looking at. And here again, in December, the closer you get to, and the dates come up here when you hit that up here, and closer you get to, like their Thursday, December 21st, a couple days before Christmas, is the highest rate there, 1,582. And what's the lowest rate? The lowest rate, one-way trip, 497 on November 23rd, Thanksgiving Day. Many of you from the U.S. understand that that is Thanksgiving Day, and most people travel a day or two before that and a day or two after that, but on that particular day, they don't travel that much. So it's easier just to pick out a particular day here and lock in that price if that's what you're looking at. And then here we're December 27, 28, 29, starting to drop off, and then kind of a pretty regular drop off. And what's this? 500 on January 12th. And you can hit the little arrow here and even go out into February. And real easy to look at the graph here just to see where you're at. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Yeah, it's one of the best times to be flying. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of condominiums, resort rooms, hotel rooms available across the Philippines at the present time because the recovery isn't completely here yet. So there's still a lot of deals to be had out there. Anyway, thanks for coming. Safe travels to you all, and we'll see you next time.